Welcome to the Drive
Time Podcast. I'm Alfred Barnes.
And I'm Parker Brown.
And I am currently backing out of a parking spot. There's a Ford Escape coming. I'm going to let them figure themselves out first.
Let them do their thing.
Yeah, just simmering. Oh, God.
And there's a guy running, too.
Yeah, you guys might have been able to see that.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on. So we just got done. We hung out with the two boys, Chris Randolph and Luke Harris.
Of the Happy Podcast.
The Happy Podcast. Very, very chill boys.
Yeah, good fellas. It went well.
With them. Yeah, very fun. I also like having more than two people on a podcast sometimes, where you don't have to carry the whole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Normally Parker just has to carry the whole thing while I'm figuring out where I'm
going. What about Finding Nemo? But it's my dick. It's called Finding Dick.
And I'm over here is this a toll road? I don't have an easy pass.
These guys are just hanging out.
Oh,
on
hell
the porch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A couple of.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nothing. Couple of, hanger outers.
People who hang out on porches, a couple porch folk. Porch pirates.
Porch pirate. Dude, have you seen those videos of the package pirates or whatever?
Oh, yeah, I love the ones where they put a bomb in it. It's haha, got him.
No, they're starting to fight each other now. It'll be two pirates on one package or whatever.
Oh, is there territories for porch pirates?
I'm guessing. But and everyone's we got to stop them. No, that. I for some reason, calling them pirates, I feel like this is the high seas again. You know
yeah. They start rolling up with cannons.
Yeah. Whoever can be faster, you know what I mean? Faster, more equipped. If they just start sword fighting over the packages, I feel like that would be all good.
Well, that kind of brings me to a higher issue of with gun control. If we can start carrying swords, I am so pro fucking gun control.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like this take a lot.
So on board.
Keep it going.
No, just imagine, if somebody pisses you off at a bar, instead of somebody getting shot, it's, I challenge thee.
Yeah, dude,
It's so much cooler.
Also, I too, with how cheap metal is these days, too, we would probably have, the late 17th century dueling swords.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know the history of swords. Back when dueling was big, they just kept making the swords longer and longer because it gives you, a slight advantage if your sword's longer. So you just have, 7 feet long, tiny swords you just poke the other guy with or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd want, too. I wouldn't want, a scimitar. I'd want, a little dueling sword.
It would be because obviously Parker lives in Baltimore, so there's gang violence and stuff. If they still had guns, but it was flintlock pistols, and they're take 10 paces and then turn.
Yeah.
Dude, see, I understand.
We grew up in literally the worst.
I was gonna say we were born in the wrong generation.
The wrong generation.
I wish we had dysentery and sword fighting.
It's even in the 50s, people weren't showering every day. It's I would literally kill myself if I have to go back in time.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now, people it'd be so cool to go back in time. It's no, it literally wouldn't. Not having access to fresh water, everyone smells like shit, everyone's diseased.
Yeah.
Literally any time besides the exact present or the future sucks. It sucks. People but ancient Rome, they had an aqueduct. It's and no one and they shit out in the streets, dude.
Yeah, you would dump if you had a shit bucket that you would just dump out the window.
Yeah.
Do you want to shit into a bucket? You have a bidet.
They'd probably hear you talk. They'd be like, "Oh, you don't speak perfect Latin? Guess what? You're a slave now." You know what I mean? It's done.
Speaking in that dialect,
bar.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I don't know. I know. I'm gonna keep going.
What is this guy doing over here?
I don't know. I gotta turn here. This is taking me every which way. But the next street is Light Street. Never mind, we're good. But I feel really, obviously if you're born into that time, you're used to that time.
You're used to it.
But also, just modern luxury is a treat.
God. Everything.
We're just hanging out.
Can you imagine not having air conditioning in the summer?
Yeah, or porn.
Having to work the field in the summer.
Dude, I've said that I would not have done well in the old times because I have wicked allergies and I hate the heat. So I'm like the worst landscaper possible.
How did people?
Those are
have
the same people we
allergies
saw
back
earlier.
then?
I shouldn't have pointed at them, but those are the same people we saw earlier.
Yeah,
the crosswalk.
yeah.
I almost rear into this person. Goodness gracious! And there would have been video evidence.
There would have been video. Yeah, we'd have had to get rid of the podcast.
Yeah. It's a good thing those people were easy to identify.
Right.
But yeah, we're out here. So you're gonna go to the
Look
benefit
at this guy.
show.
Did you see that guy? Just
Yeah, he caught that.
He popped a little
Yeah,
wheelie
he
on
did.
the fucking. Huh?
So you're going to the benefit show tonight, right?
Maybe we'll see what time I get back. It's honestly maybe already too late.
Yeah, it's too
unfortunately.
late to apologize.
Too late to apologize.
But
it's too late. Yeah.
what a banger of a song.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I also, as I've said, I have to do work. I'm like a worker bee. I have to work sometimes after work.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But what are you gonna do, dude?
Yeah, see, and I think that's held me back professionally is I'm like, it's after 5. I'm like a union worker that's not in a union. I'm like an independent union worker.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't fucking working late. Like, I hate all of the, no, I don't hate the professions that I've chosen, but like, I do a lot of marketing stuff, and I just hate it. Like, I'm fine at it. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm like, I should be building something. I have like this Y chromosome call.
Yeah.
Like because my grandfather's a handyman company that I work for sometimes, and at the end of the day, you're like, holy shit, we screened in a porch.
Would you ever like take that over from your grandpa?
I've thought about it because he said he's going to retire in a couple years.
You should.
I've like really thought about it because
Do you
like,
know how to do all the different things and like
you know,
estimate and stuff?
for the most part, shit, this is the wrong lane. Yeah, I don't know how to estimate stuff. That's like obviously, it's rare being the helper. You learn that part of the trade,
Okay.
but
that would be like the only part he'd have to teach you. You know how to screen in a porch.
well, he also is too affordable. I think sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'll hear what he's charging. I'm like, bro, come
What,
on.
is he charging a wood penny and a piece of hair?
Well, that's what is funny is like, you know, working for Jackie's dad. He like he talks about, you know, like how much you should charge for stuff, and he was like, you know, what would you charge for some of the stuff you do? And I was like, I don't know, $25 an hour, because he was like, whatever you think you should charge, I'm going to say you should triple it. I was like, $25 an hour. He's like, quadruple it. And I was like, some people are just like in a different world. Like in my head, I'm like, 25 an hour is sick, and they're like, that's nothing.
What? Yeah, it's nothing, dude. I don't know. You got, especially like, but that's $25 an hour before like you take out expenses and like taxes and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing is when I work for my grandfather's company, I get $25 an hour, but it's cash.
Yeah,
it's cash. So that's not bad at all. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hanging out.
Yeah. Does your horn not work?
No, I just did a little tap. I didn't do a full honk.
Get over in the rightmost lane. I can get you home from here. You don't want to stay in the right, one more to the right, because people are dickheads about this bus lane shit.
Ugh. We should go to Phillips.
I have no idea what it is.
It's like a crab place. They had one at Ocean City. It closed down after like 100 years of being
when I'm
business.
back off the diet, we should definitely do that.
I think you and I need to have more. I think we should do this on the way to food places more so than comedy open mics. So? Well, I think we both have pretty extreme opinions when it comes to food. We're lovers of food.
We're very opinionated. I like that. I would actually love that if we turn this into. We both quit open mic stand-up comedy.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you know, we could. I feel like it could be fun.
Yeah.
Because we really don't talk about the mic unless something crazy happened.
Right. We really don't talk about the mic that much. You're right. But we totally would talk about the food place.
Oh yeah, dude. The whole drive back would just be like, all right, so Parker started off with the calamari.
Subpar, my good man. Subpar. The lemon wedge they gave, very seedy.
Yeah.
I like my lemon wedges de-seated. And then at this light, you're going to get over one more
to the
lane
right
because the bus lane moves over one.
You're very astute.
See, I know how to get home from here.
Am I going to the right?
Yeah. Stay in this right hand. Stay one over to the right. Stay in this lane, and this will turn right.
Dude, I've seen so many pictures of people like swimming in the harbor and stuff.
Oh my God, I would never. You could not pay me enough money.
Yeah, well, that's because we grew up like coming to Baltimore and stuff, and we've seen what it's been. And to be honest, it doesn't look that much better to me.
It looks the exact same.
It looks the exact same.
Imagine that water. You know, all right. Here's the thing. I would swim in the harbor if there was a way to make sure water didn't get in my mouth.
Yeah.
But you're gonna
or
get
just
water.
touch me in general.
Listen. You're gonna get some.
Oh my God, that's the girl that got mad at us earlier. Hold
Who?
on, she got the tan head wrap. That's her.
Oh shit.
When I parked in the crosswalk.
Is she still walking home?
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half.
Dude, we should just start.
Oh my God.
We should start. We should get on Uber and just Uber people while we're podcasting.
That's hilarious, dude. I wonder if that's illegal.
Oh yeah. Can I turn?
Yeah.
Welcome
Turn and then get in the left all the way to the
no,
left.
now I know where we are. Welcome to the Drive Time Podcast, sir. I need to get home.
You mind if we take the scenic route? We put out kind of a short one last time.
Yeah. Here's the deal. We're only at 15 minutes right now. We got to hit an hour. I do want to. I want us to try, and I think it means like combining the there and back episode. But I feel like I would like longer episodes in general. Like I think we should hit at least 35 minutes an episode.
I think that's fair. Yeah, it's just we're both so busy.
Yeah, we're just slaving away
So
for the
maybe-
man.
For the man, we're both trying to turn $1 into make a. Never mind.
Yep. We're getting $1 is what we're trying to say.
We're trying to make $1 do.
Many dollars. Many. Sewage pumping station. Why is the sewage pumping station the nicest building in Baltimore?
I don't know.
That is a prestigious building.
You are right. Why is that building so nice?
Hold on. I'll do a little pan. Beep. Check that out.
Look at that camera work.
Yep.
You boys aren't ready for that.
Yep. Hold up. Wait a minute.
You've been watching some Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino.
You've been watching some Tarantino.
Although I don't know if Tarantino is like particularly known for his bold camera work.
Yeah, it's more like dialogue, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
excessive
I feel like
violence.
maybe Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
He's really
you're
particular
right.
about a lot of others.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen a Kubrick flick, to be honest with you.
Kubrick is probably my. I don't want to be pretentious.
Your favorite director?
Maybe I love A Clockwork Orange. That's maybe my favorite movie.
I haven't seen that, but I've heard a lot of good things, and I like when The Simpsons parodied it.
Yeah.
Parodied it. So.
But you never seen The Shining?
No.
You never seen Full Metal Jacket?
Nope.
You've never.
I've seen clips from Full Metal Jacket.
Have you ever seen Doctor Strangelove?
Nope.
Spartacus?
I think I've seen part of Spartacus.
That's all. There's another one where there's like some Bridgerton one that I'm trying to remember. It's literally Bridgerton, but Stanley Kubrick did it in the 60s. Do you watch Bridgerton at all?
No.
Do you know what it is?
It's like a British show, right?
Yeah, they're like British royals, and there's like a fat chick on it, and she supposedly like started fucking this season. I'm like, okay, I never need to watch this show.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, now I'm into it.
Yeah.
Cue it up. No, I've never seen. True thing. Jack and I tried to start a show called The Gentleman yesterday on Netflix. It looks good. Apparently, it's like.
Is it based off the Guy Ritchie movie?
I don't think so. No, it's British folk. But
Guy Ritchie. Okay.
Well, maybe I don't know. But we got like 15 minutes into it, and me and Jack are like, we're done with the accents. We're about done.
Were they real like fucking like? Yeah, you're my hero. You're
kinda. They were just like, oh no, it was like. I like the only reason I haven't watched that. What's that Cillian Murphy show?
Oh, Peaky Blinders.
I
love Peaky Blinders.
I watch a lot of clips from it. I love it.
Peaky fucking Blinders.
I'm just like not a big British accent guy.
Tommy, you're gonna get us all killed, Tommy.
I'm a
bit of a manky. Yeah.
I like the way what's his face does it. Bane. Tom
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Dude, Tom Hardy's character in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Too. He's like a Jewish guy, and they keep just. Yeah.
I didn't realize he was Jewish.
In the Peaky Blinders, he is.
Yeah. Well, I'm blocking these people. Let me see if I can get up far enough so they can sneak by. Trying. Oh, now I can move. All right, well, don't honk. I was trying to get out of your way, you fucking cunt.
You fucking stupid bitch.
Daft bastard.
You daft. You piece of shit.
I feel like it was clear I was actively trying to move.
Yeah, you were going forward. Oh, also this fucking
I'll hit him.
jerk off.
I'll hit him. Drive time first. Road rage. That would be the first.
If we miss the light because of this fucking jabroni.
We're
Look
good.
at him. He's
We're
going to go
good.
10
We're
miles
cruising.
per hour, too.
It's always somebody
I
else.
always feel like once you get past Broadway, you're home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the separator of, yeah.
Just uh-oh. Seeing them flashing lights up ahead.
I see them flashing lights. I mean, we can always just turn right.
Yeah, cut a right whenever.
And take a left.
But what's your preferred street?
Yeah, let's do it down Wolf.
Woof. Go, go, go. Ooh, a funeral home. Free pub, you're welcome. We should start, like, getting ad money from, like, the businesses we pass.
We should.
We're like,
turn
hey,
left here.
We're like, hey, we will, like, visually feature your business.
Yeah. I like that.
When we're careening past
that.
it.
As opposed to painstakingly blurring out every single business as we go past them.
We have dozens of listeners.
It would cost us way more money to blur them out.
Yeah, here's the deal. If you don't pay us, we're going to have to drive around your business, and it's going to add a lot to the drive time podcast. So, you know. Oh, what, gourmet hot dogs at Stuggy's? What's this place all about?
Dude, trust me, I'm the same way. I would be totally into it. It's like $13 a hot dog.
Oh, Jesus. Go fuck yourself.
It's insane. The
Dude,
prices. I'd pay $8 for a gourmet hot dog.
Yeah.
$13 for a hot dog is fucking ridiculous.
That's absurd.
Everyone knows it.
Because I just went to the famous Hot Wiener and got the special 2 hot dogs fully loaded, all the toppings, fries, a drink. It was like, I think it was probably $13 for everything.
That's
whole meal.
That makes sense. All right.
But anyway, this has been the Drive Time Podcast. I'm Alfred Barnes.
And I'm Parker Brown. Thank you all.
We hope you guys have enjoyed listening. We'll combine this with the prior episode, which cut out at some point, but we don't know when. So it'll probably be a pretty rough transition. We're not editing stuff out, probably.
But yeah, have a good one.
Psych, more drive time coming your way now.
All right, let's do it, baby.
All right, and welcome to the Drive Time Podcast. I'm Alfred Barnes.
And I'm Parker Brown.
And
What's going on?
We're just hanging out, chilling. Parker's doing a little online gambling. How's the night been for you, Parker?
Not good. Bad night. I think it's because I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I always play really bad when I'm tired. So I have, like, notes that are like, don't play if you're tired, but I just do it anyway.
I like it's like your Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's like don't do it. Don't do it if you're sleepy.
Dude, well, what's weird is today I play online poker, and I've been pretty good like the past week too. But today I discovered like normally it's very slow. And I've honestly been doing really good. Like I've like cashed out probably like $200 or something like that from the past week, which is nice.
How much have you cashed in?
Like 200 profit.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But then today, I found like it's generally pretty slow, so I like have stuff on in the background. But today, I found there's one called Zoom Poker, which just like you're just constantly playing, and I'm like, this is the crack cocaine of poker. It's basically like anytime you fold, it just immediately takes you to a new table, and you just get dealt cards again. So you can just play like 1,000 hands in an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to wait around for people to start thinking. I like that.
Exactly.
Nobody can tell if you're bluffing if you don't see him for more than a half a hand.
Exactly. But like, I lost not quite 200, but maybe like 100, which is not
damn.
Good.
Are you still not drinking right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm slimming down pretty fast. I
can see it in your face. You don't have the jowls as much.
Exactly. I'm down to 175, which is pretty nice.
Damn, that's my fighting weight back in the
day. Yeah. So only 25 pounds to go. We'll see.
Yeah,
dude, it's just ridiculous the stuff that I can eat on this diet. It's fucking stupid. Like I bought this like 5-pack of chorizo sausages.
Hell yeah.
And they're 220 calories each, so I just ate the entire pack.
So you're doing more than the 400 calories now?
Yeah. This time around I'm doing I do like 1,300 calories on like an exercise bike every day. So that's
nice.
like I can eat up to 1,300 calories.
So that's like pretty much living. That's not bad.
It's not too bad, but it's still supposed to be like half a pound a day, which is cool.
Oh, you lose half a pound a day?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Around there.
Yeah, like lose like 3-ish pounds a week. That's
I got
gradual. That's maintainable.
for the people at home. This isn't coming out on video, but I got my Master the Micro Stakes poker book. Dude, this stuff
for the
is
poor
like
guy
so
with
dumb.
everything else.
This stuff is this stuff is so dumb, dude. Like I am starting to I'm trying to get better. You know what I mean? You have to like study and stuff. And I bought this subscription today. It's like a trainer, so like it's supposed to train you how to play like better. And it's so fucking nerdy, dude. It's the nerdy. I think it's nerdy. It might be nerdier than chess. You know what I mean? Because chess always has a right move, right? But in poker, it's like 3% of the time you should bluff, and 50% of the time you should check. And
now, is the training is it just based off of your cards, or are you kind of evaluating the other people?
It's if you've ever seen Dragon Ball Z, it's the same training that Vegeta does when he comes back from Namek. It's
gotcha.
No.
So 10 times gravity.
You're supposed to take everything into account. But yeah, practicing poker at 10 times gravity would be pretty fun.
just more challenging to bet. Like
you can't even pick up the cards.
Yeah. Dude, how far do you think you could walk in 10 times gravity? Do you think you could take a step? Because you're 175 now, so 10 times. Yeah, I guess that's like 1,700 pounds. Yeah. What's the most times gravity you think you could go, like, say 100 yards?
100 yards? I think like probably 2 times. I don't think I could do 3 times.
Yeah, because 3 times.
If it was like 10 feet, I could probably do like 4 times gravity.
Yeah, that'd be pretty impressive. That's still a lot of weight.
I think it depends on what you put at the end of the 100 yards.
Oh yeah, true.
Nice slice of cake.
Little devil's food cake over here, you dirty bitch.
Little pie. Little pie down there.
I'm bigger into pie than I am into cake. I'm more of a pie guy.
Me too.
Quite a bit actually.
The only cake it's just not moist. It's too dry.
Yeah,
it's too dry.
Yeah.
The only cake I really like is like Tres Leches cake because it's soaked in milk and stuff.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'll do like if it's a chocolate cake with like raspberry in the middle, I can get down with that. I'm a big chocolate and raspberry combo guy.
I like that.
I feel like sometimes a carrot cake is a little moisture too, and you also get the cream cheese frosting, so that one's not bad. Cheesecake, of course, but cheesecake is like a different. It's not really cake. No, I don't. I think it's somewhere between a cake and a pie because it's far denser than a cake.
Exactly. People do be fucking up and calling just anything cakes. You know, like pancakes. Who ate a pancake and was like, you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah, it's like a cake, but pan shaped.
Dude. Also, I tried, when I quit the diet, I tried making pancakes, but I don't have, like, a big griddle, so I had to make them one at a time. I'm like, this is the worst possible thing ever.
Dude, no, I literally...
3 pancakes, it takes you 30 minutes, you know what I mean?
Same thing happened to me yesterday, because I couldn't find the plug for my griddle, because it's, like, a separate thing. So I was just making them in the pan one at a time. And you have time to do, like, activities in between. Like, pancakes cook relatively fast, but you're like, I'm not going to, it's a watched pancake never cooks. That's the old saying.
Exactly.
So it's like,
What do you put on your pancakes? What's your go-to?
I like a classic butter and syrup. I don't mind the occasional fruit on top as well. It also depends if there's anything in the pancakes. If you put chocolate chips in, I could just raw dog those. Blueberries too. They add a little juiciness to it. But I like butter for sure. I feel like most people go straight to syrup, but I like a butter and syrup.
Dude, butters. I was about to say a nice salty butter is. That's honestly like. And the other thing is I hate fake maple syrup too. I hate.
Oh, really?
It's got to be the real maple stuff, but it's like super expensive now. Well, just like everything else, they just.
Yeah.
I love that they just like completely jacked up the prices on everything, and they're just. I don't know. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
It's the end times.
yeah. Speaking of end times, Donald Trump got shot. That's kind of crazy.
He got shot. Yeah.
That's a crazy. That's
Yeah.
like it's kind of cool because he didn't die. Like if he would have died, people would have been like, ooh, that's tough. But because he didn't,
Yeah.
and then he got the hardest picture taken of him of all time. He's
Oh
pumping
my
his
God.
fist. He's pumping his fist, saying, "Fight, fight, fight."
I gotta talk about too. One thing that I texted you. It's like people on the left now are calling the shooting staged, and they're getting into Epstein. It's like,
Yeah.
you're so close to the truth. No. It's just like, you guys are conspiracy guys now.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
like pretty soon, like Bernie Sanders is gonna be like, I saw this documentary on 9/11. Turns out, Bush did
Look
it."
where the plane enters the towers, but there's explosions beneath.
Yeah,
Explain.
yeah.
Yeah. No, dude,
demolition.
Yeah, it's crazy, and people are like, it's staged, but also, like, if it was staged, they would have aimed for his shoulder, right?
Exactly.
Like going straight for the ears. That's
But also
bold.
everyone's like going for a headshot is so dumb. Like, you're supposed to go for center of mass, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, the guy was only like 20 years old, I think, so I'm assuming he didn't have a ton of training.
yeah, he wasn't like the guy who shot JFK, who
Worked for the
that
CIA.
guy was like a Marine,
Yeah.
Marine.
Yeah, no, he was. He was like a sharpshooter or something. But I think we've talked about this before. The one conspiracy theory I buy into is the JFK stuff.
Really?
Oh, dude.
Well, I'm not saying I disagree, but what I haven't investigated as much as some of the other conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah, no, Parker definitely thinks that there's child sex trafficking going on in the bottom of Pizza Huts in DC. That's
really the conspiracy I believe is the Epstein stuff where it's like,
oh yeah,
literally every major politician and every anybody involved in the music or film industry is a pedophile. Like, it's crazy.
yeah.
What's crazier to me than that, and I want you to talk about JFK, but what's crazier to me than that is like R. Kelly got canceled for all the stuff he did. Like Aerosmith, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, they all like openly admitted to just like fucking children, like fucking 14-year-old women.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, and like they're just totally cool. Like that's just totally cool.
Yeah, I know. And people are like, "Oh, it was different times." It wasn't that different. It wasn't that different. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And what's crazy too is R. Kelly is the best singer of any of them. Like,
I know.
He canceled the most talented one. Like,
the only thing that like kind of is a knock on R. Kelly is he'll just like, if you watch his shows, he'll just have like full conversations while he's singing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It won't even go like, he'll be like, and I'd like an extra large with pepperoni and a large Diet Coke. You know what I mean? It's just like, you don't have to sing that part.
I do like the idea of that, though. Like, the backup singers are trying to figure out what he's talking about.
Yeah,
we got a Diet Coke yesterday. Diet Coke! Like,
Diet Coke.
So that's Parker's only issue with R. Kelly is that's just the main thing. Is he goes a little over top with the singing.
Well, I thought of a really bad thing, but I don't want to get this episode taken off. Maybe I'll just put it in the. Is there a chat I can put it in?
I think so. I think you can on the right side chat.
Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna type it.
People watching live, check the
go.
chat. Let's see. We got it coming up right now. People aren't going to see this, which makes it better for me. I think you can say that. I think that's okay.
Yeah. What about a hard R. Kelly?
Nice.
And it's like a racist R. Kelly, you know? How about, let's take that for a walk. He's like,
I'm trying.
and we gotta close the border because there's bad stuff coming through.
Mexican people, it's just the remix of Caucasians. Man, they looking like Asians. I don't know.
Yeah. And after the club, it's the Klan rally. Around about 4, you better light them torches. Where I was at somewhere that they were
crosses burning in the black people's lawns.
Oh no. Hoods everywhere. Like we're in a church. I don't know what to do for hoods everywhere. Damn. All right. Hard arcade. I'm sure no one's done that before.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's completely
innovators.
So tell me about JFK.
So yeah, I went last time I was in Dallas. I went to the JFK Museum. Like it's like just a memorial to him getting shot, but they talk about the whole thing and like the whole where the guy was. They have the setup, blah blah blah. They have the X's on the street where they have the X's on the street where each shot made contact and stuff. Like it's really well done up. But then you're going through the exhibits. You're like, okay, all right, this is a lone guy, blah blah blah. And then you get to the end, and it's like the medical examiner accidentally spilt coffee on the files and had to redo it from memory. And I was like, you're working on the president and you have an oopsie? Like, what are you talking about? I saw that, and Jackie said it beside me, and I just went, like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Did they have an X for where, like, the CIA director was, like, telling him what to do or whatever?
This is the radio that nobody was using that day, but it was just there. But
Do you think the guy who they got was a real guy?
Oh, what do you mean? Like,
was
that his real name?
No, do you think he actually did it, or do you think it was, like, because he said it was a setup?
Oh.
Before he got hit.
Yeah. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
It would have been funnier if he got killed in the exact same way, you know, like on the prison bus, like, or whatever.
He's waving to people.
Yeah. And then there's, like, that shooter. There's a conspiracy around that, too, you know?
Yeah, it could have just been a chain of conspiracies, but they cut it off after a couple.
And then it all comes back to Jeffrey Epstein. How old was Jeffrey Epstein during that?
I think he was probably a little young then. Because I feel like there's pictures of him and Trump in, like, the 90s. And he looked like he was 45. So he was probably, like, 1 when that happened.
Yeah, dude, I just can't get over it. Like, people in my office are like, Trump was on Epstein's plane 60 times. And I'm like, there are other people that were on that plane more times than that?
Yeah.
So a certain woman named Hillary Clinton, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, also, like, what was Epstein's profession outside of child trafficking? Like, what did he do?
No, that's like a full-time job. That's no
off days with that.
401k and dental and stuff. You know?
What's your business called? Not child trafficking LLC.
No, he worked at the pizza parlor. That's where he worked.
It would be so funny just back there making pies, and he's like, "Oh, gotta get a kid."
Like that's his real passion, but it isn't a very good. Like, he's not a very good businessman, so it's losing money. So, like, to keep it afloat, he has to keep trafficking children. This is a movie. This is a Hallmark. Movie,
Hallmark. Oh, dude, okay, so he's born in 53, so he would have been like cause of death, suicide by hanging. Okay. Oh, dude,
where's that on Wikipedia?
Yeah, I got
Clintonpedia because they're so.
Dude, I gotta give it to him. This is maybe the most impactful Wikipedia opening line I've ever seen. It says Jeffrey Edward Epstein was an American financier and sex offender. Those are his number one and number two accomplishments.
Financier first.
Yeah, I mean,
acknowledge the good before the bad. You know what I mean?
What is a financier?
That's like someone who invests stuff and then gets money when it makes money.
Wait, so he was. Wait, he got. Sentenced in 2008? What? 2021? Yeah, I know that one. Oh, this is a whole rigmarole. He was convicted in 2008 by a Florida state court of procuring a child for prostitution and of soliciting a prostitute. He got 13 months in custody, but with extensive work release. Dude, work release is crazy for a financier. It's not like he's working on the side of the road. He's just like doing his regular job.
That's crazy. What is work release?
Oh, work release is when you get to like leave jail and just work, and then you go back to jail at night.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Dude, you're letting them out?
My one buddy got back-to-back DUIs in like a week, and so he's in jail. Tough. He's in jail for a little bit, but they let him do work release, and they get to keep like a good chunk of the money you make. Like, you go out and work, and the jail gets to keep like 50% of it or something of any of the money you make.
I feel like at that point they should be like, all right, we're gonna keep half the money, but you get one DUI for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every $100,000 you get a free DUI.
Yeah, it's kind of an IOU situation, basically. Yeah, no, dude, it's great because he told me that he's like, yeah, no, I'm only gonna be there at night and on the weekends, but I'll work during the day. And I'm like, oh, so you're just doing what you were doing before you got arrested. Like, you just worked and hung out at your house. Like, it's the same thing, but somebody else has to watch your dogs. Like, that's the only difference. Like,
how long is he in for, if you don't mind me asking?
I think it's just like 2 or 3 months or something.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
At least it's not a felony.
I think he just got out. What was that?
Yeah. Dude, what's also weird about that is a lot of the like parole and stuff, you aren't allowed to drink on it, which I feel like is weird. You know what I mean? Like that they can tell you can't do that. You know?
Yeah. How are you supposed to get another DUI?
Exactly. But no, for real, I like the one thing I was thinking about is like if you're an alcoholic, you can like die from withdrawal. Like that's why like every police station has like a bottle of like the cheapest. They have like a handle of the cheapest vodka in case someone starts shaking. Just give them a shot of vodka.
Or they arrest somebody really hot.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, sweetheart. How do you like Burnette's blueberry?
What'd you bring her in for? Jaywalking, if you could believe that. She was trying to solicit a police officer.
What voice are you doing? Is that your police officer voice?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was trying to. Oh.
I've got to go for like an Italian.
It's like a cool jazz guy voice. Like, oh.
Yeah, like an Italian crooked cop. Like, yeah, my brother's in the mob, but that doesn't mean I'm crooked.
Yeah. What, everybody with a vowel at the end of their name is some type of fucking crook or something? No. Dude, I've been rewatching The Sopranos, and like the last season of The Sopranos is just like, this is the first time I noticed it. It's just complete. Like, there's so much filler in there. They have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard a lot of people. I haven't watched The Sopranos all the way through. I was going to, and then my brother's friend changed his HBO password, so it kind of robbed me of my ability to do that. People are selfish.
You ever thought of
piracy?
Piracy?
Oh yeah, I was telling you about that.
I would never pirate anything.
No. Yeah, Parker works for computers.
Yeah, you got me. You got me down. That's like me being like, yeah, Al. You ever read words? That's what Al does. Al's big into words.
Big word guy.
Big word guy over here.
But speaking of piracy, I'm trying to, for the people listening, I'm trying to talk Parker into turning Drive Time into a mobile pirate radio station.
I don't know about that. I feel like that's how we go to jail, Al.
You don't even go to jail if they catch you the first time. The first time they just confiscate your equipment. If you do it again, then there's a pretty hefty fine. But
it's just so insane, dude. Radio is also like a dying medium too. You know what I mean? And like that's
why I like it. I don't know if you remember when we did when we went to New Jersey and I made DVDs of our 4.5 minute film.
Dude, the more I think about that, that's crazy. I saw one of my friends was in a film recently that got into a film festival.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage.
it's so
Like,
bad. Well, did he contribute to writing, or was he just acting?
Well, it was a she. It was she just acted.
Oh, yeah. The girl who you went to, Eastern Maryland to see her play or something.
Yeah.
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 It was no good.
Listening right now, Al. I don't think she.
Oh. I can do a little trim real quick, but
no. But yeah, dude, acting is I think maybe even more than comedy is like so bad until it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, dude. And it's one of those things that you think you can do super easy, and then the best acting I've delivered was in Please Stop, because I go back on the diner and I'm like, gee, but it's hard. You're like, I just have to talk and pretend I didn't just read this. You're like,
yeah. And also the director didn't really give me any motivation to.
Yeah.
You know? No.
Yeah. My motivation was, hey, you're the last person we have to shoot out real quick. Let's wrap this up.
Al literally did every single part of the movie too. It's me and Caleb were there yeah, we fucking we were a part of this, but Al shot it, lit it, edited it, acted in it, wrote it.
Which is why it's so bad. But it got us in. And I don't know if you watched any of the ones that didn't get in, but holy shit. They make us look not too bad. Some of them are brutal. The one person, they weren't in ours, but they did animated. It was Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where it's half animation. There was animated characters in a real world.
Wow.
And it wasn't super impressive, but also it's crazy they did that in such a short time span.
Oh yeah. Were they cartoony, or were they more Japanese?
They were cartoony. Yeah.
Okay.
They were, very two-dimensional, but still, it's called Goop, if anybody wants to watch it, I believe.
How sad would it be if I did that, but it was me fighting Vegeta with that, and I win?
And then at the end, it's just oh yeah, I'm Rick Darris. That's the.
It's the same film festival, yeah. Rick Darris.
Yeah, I know. We got that.
Saying.
We have the other film festival coming up, which is a little concerning.
I don't think I have that on my calendar. When is that again?
It's I think you and I both have a show at some point throughout that weekend, but it is it's next Friday through Sunday, the 26th through the 28th. That Saturday is the day we're going to see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah. Let me. What do I have that weekend?
You have a show on Friday.
I have a show on Friday and a show on Saturday.
Yeah, I got offered one on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to do it. And then I have one on Sunday in the middle of the fucking day.
I actually have 2 shows on Saturday. Weirdly enough.
Damn.
Because I'm doing a Hannah Jeffries show and then Joe Richard Saunders charity show.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Hey, you want to hear a new bit I'm doing? Because I got nothing else to talk about. So on the way to Church of Satire, have you seen? You might take a different route, but have you seen the sign for rustic birdhouses?
No.
There's a while you're driving there, there's a house that has a sign that says rustic birdhouses, inquire within, and then it says Trump 2024. It's over. It's over now.
They got a corner on the rustic birdhouse market.
I told this to one of my kind of conservative friends, and he was like, Parker, that's who Trump appeals to, the blue collar worker. I'm like, there's no factory for birdhouses, dude. This person is
I think that's a stretch.
Worker.
Are they even making the rustic birdhouses, or are they just buying and selling? Because I don't think that's blue collar.
I think they're making them, but I was like, what is a rustic birdhouse? Who's ever like looked at a birdhouse and been like, whoa, this is too high concept for
Yeah,
me,
a little
dude. We
too
gotta tone it.
modern. Yeah.
This is the improvisational jazz of birdhouses right now. Yeah, tone it down.
Yeah,
And then the
that's
joke
good.
at the end is I walked into the house and it's just a shitty birdhouse, right? Um, and then I was like, how much for that one? And she was like, well, there's 3 cash offers already on it. I was like, fuck, dude, even the birdhouses are crazy. It's crazy. That's the joke. That's a new bit.
I like it. I think you can go somewhere with it.
You know what was weird? So I did another a Kyle Hofstetter show last Saturday that was I think I did pretty well on.
Yeah.
But you know what joke they didn't like? What I think is my best joke right now, which is my gay test joke.
Oh, really?
I don't think that joke is like offensive though. You know what I mean? For those of you who don't know, can I do you mind if I do
Go
more
off,
bits
King.
for the
Go
other
off.
podcast? The joke is over last Pride, I saw this documentary on blue discharges, which is where in like the 40s and 50s, like dudes would get fired from the military for being gay, right? And like that's not funny, but like what's funny is like they had the official gay test, you know, which is where they would hook up a dick-sized blood pressure monitor to your dick, and then they'd make you watch straight and gay porn, and then they'd measure how much blood went to your dick, right? And my big joke is, you know who I think's gay? The guy who came up with that test. That's who I
Yeah.
think's gay. You know, why does he just have, you know, a dick-sized blood pressure monitor and gay porn lying around base? You know.
Yeah.
And the thing I was been thinking too is like, you don't need a gay test. You just have to find one gay guy, and he'll probably know all the other gay guys on base. You know what I
He
mean?
can sniff them out.
They all have sex with each other.
Yeah. This must have been before the invention of the gaydar.
But no, I do think that's still one of my favorite concepts. Is just these wacky gay tests that like scientists.
Quick,
like,
coordinate these shoes with this dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What color is mauve? And they're like a purplish. They're like, get him out of here. Get this degenerate out of here.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's good, dude. Oh, so since people can't see, I did get my hair cut. My hair's a lot shorter now.
It's looking nice.
Thank you. But a part of the reason I got it cut is because I am getting a little thin on top, and I didn't think it was that bad. And when I was sitting in the chair, he was like, "So what do you want to do with your hair?" I was like, "I want to go shorter on the sides, but keep a little length on the top." And he goes, "Well, I'll try, but I got to work with what I got up here." And I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Like that sucks. Like
savage wrecked.
I know. That's why I've got
about doing any of the hair growth stuff? Because I've heard that like the back is the easiest one. That's the one where the shit actually works. It's like the front that's like hard.
I don't know.
Also like the one I've also heard like the one that like the pill that works. It like has like the worst side effects of anything ever. Makes sure like your dick not work. Just like every other
which is a bummer.
medication. Why does every medication make your dick not work? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like, especially because I'm married, like, I don't care as much. Like, I think if I was still out playing, oh god, a bug just hit my head. I think if I was still out playing the field, maybe I'd be a little bit more worried about it. But
yeah, now you can give up.
Yeah, now I just fucking wallow in it, you know. But no, one newer joke I have is, you know, I don't have the wording down perfectly yet, but in my head it's like Dave Attell delivery, even though it's not a Dave Attell quality joke. But it's like, you know, you know, I'm you know, my wife, I know she's faithful, but I'm kind of worried she's gonna fuck the pool boy. That's what I call the guy whose pool I clean. You know, and I don't know.
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
Something like that. But I've been trying to workshop that because originally I was starting it like being poor isn't so bad. I don't have to worry about my wife hooking up with the pool boy. You know.
Yeah,
because I don't have a pool. So I'm like, I don't know. That was like the original, and I've been messing around with it. But
I like it. I'm excited to see where it goes.
yeah, just
Let
on
me
this
see. Let,
this
let, let
journey.
me dig through the tapes real quick. Do you got
Yeah,
anything?
see if we got
Anything
anything.
that like is not good enough
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
actually
was thinking
do?
maybe with that one, like being like, my wife can't cheat with the pool wife. We don't have a pool, and if she does do it, she earned it. You know, that kind of thing. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
you pulled that off, but let's see
What
if I.
what I'm working on is about how like women think porn is cheating. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is totally cool, but you have to be consistent with that, right? If porn is cheating, that means me watching Chopped is the same as making you dinner. You know, or us watching the Travel Channel is the same as us going on a trip. And I'm trying to come up with like a third one. The one I got
Yeah.
now is it means if I watch The Sopranos, that's the same as me going to therapy. But it's that one's a little weak. But there's got to be like a third one with like a little bit
Yeah,
of a
I
twist
feel like
there.
you need to do something like, if you catch me fucking your sister, that's the same as you watching porn, like or like bring it
Yeah,
back
yeah,
around or something like that.
right.
I like that
I
though.
like that.
That's a
Yeah.
good premise. But
Um.
I'm trying to like come up with new tags for the circumcision bit because I'm tired of doing it how I've been doing it for
Yeah.
like 5 years. So I might do an angle of like who came up with the idea of it. Like I figure it was like some women hanging out and they were like, God, the worst part about blowjobs is the foreskin. And then one girl's like, what if we got him to cut it off? And then her other friend's like, well, I got this buddy's working on this book right now. I think it's going to be a hit, like
I
something
like that a lot.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And then, yeah, I don't know what else I have going on. Yeah, I don't know. I want to do something about like I kind of was messing around with it. I think on that Heavy Sea shows we were with, but like talking about like watching porn too young and how it like ruins like you can't relate to your peers anymore because like while they're playing Ratchet and Clank, I was watching Ratchet's fuck skanks like that kind of like something like that little
Exactly. I
wordplay.
like that.
Yeah,
Or
I
that
try
they're
not to do too
making,
many wordplay jokes, but
that Project 2025. They want to ban pornography.
oh really?
So guess I'm getting an HBO subscription. I don't know. I got
Yeah, there's
Dude,
there's a
Project
lot in
2020
that.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Most of it sounds pretty cool.
Making.
No, the one bit that I probably can't do because it's too offensive is like Donald, like the Supreme Court ruled that like the president can do whatever he wants, pretty much, and
Right.
that a lot of people are saying that's like the start of fascism, but I'm like a straight white guy. That's who it's for, baby. Like I'm probably good, like all my bosses are women. I might get like a promotion or something,
Yeah.
But then, knowing my luck, like Trump will come out and be like, America is for straight white guys, 5'7" and above, and I'll be like, fuck
No,
close. No, go so close to be in the in group.
And we're also banning platform shoes. Son of a bitch. Like,
You know what I think the left needs to do? I think the left needs to combine.
get better aim.
Bingo. That's critical hit. But no, I think the left needs to. They need to join with the bodybuilding community. That's what I think
Oh.
they really need to do. You need like an
Yeah.
alpha male, like a leftist alpha male. You know what I mean?
Yeah, somebody who's just got like their fucking traps and everything just like popping out and they're like,
Yeah, their traps are popping out, and they're like every day I take 6 grams of Trenibol, and I support my Latinx brothers and sisters on Twitter. I'm lifting weights and lifting the crushing yoke of patriarchy.
the crushing yoke of patriarchy.
Dude, that is
I
one
lift-
thing that pisses me off about.
I lift weights so I can
whatever.
protect those who can't protect themselves.
Exactly, dude. Because sometimes I like to read a lot of theory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe in all of it, but I like to watch videos where people like explain their points of view. And one of the dumbest fucking things is like if you watch, like, I'm not an anti-feminist dude. Like, this is all jokes. If anyone's listening, like, me and Al, we're both anarcho-socialists too. By the way, but everything's just ironic. We aren't actually conservatives, but but the one thing that they do is they'll try and say that like feminism actually will like help men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll be like people don't realize that when men killing themselves, that's actually from patriarchy. And I'm like, I don't think so, dude. I don't think. I think if you took away power from them, they'd probably kill themselves even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't think like yeah, you're gonna put your pronouns in your Twitter, and some guy's gonna be like, "Well, not today."
Puts the gun down.
Yesterday I was he him, but now that I'm he's him, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, yesterday I was he him, but I'm still in the present tense. I'm he him. I'm not he was.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
You put a nice little bow on that.
I had to root around a little bit.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the podcast. No,
we're at a pretty good spot. We can stop now.
We're at a pretty good spot.
Yeah. This has been the Drive Time Podcast. Again, we'll be back on the road soon. Our schedules have just been crazy recently, but we wanted to pad out. This is going to pad out another episode. You know, just a little bit to give you guys a little skosh or something extra. But because Parker is not where he wants to be yet, we're not going to do video for this one.
That's right. You got to wait till the transformation is done.
Yeah.
Like Cinderella.
Yeah, Parker's going to be the first anarcho-socialist bodybuilder. Dude, if you got like
dude,
giant,
great.
It'd be so funny if you were as wide as you are tall, like just like but muscle.
No, you know what the real move would be? I don't do any upper body. I just like have like the biggest ass and like the biggest thighs ever. Like I can't even lift the bar with my arms, but I can squat 7,000 pounds. You know?
I know some girl at the bar. I'm like, yo, go talk to my buddy. She's like, no, he's short. But wait till he turns around.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's a question this is a real question I've been thinking of. Guys like a nice ass, right? I don't think that's controversial to say, even in Biden's America, right?
Mm-hmm.
So girls work out to get a bigger ass, right? You've seen this. You've heard of this.
I've heard about this thing.
Yeah, but here's the
deal?
thing. Here's the thing. Women like guys with a big ass too. That's one of the things they say. They say that guy's got a nice butt.
That's why they love the baseball player pants. They always talk about that.
Is it? But it feels kind of gay to do a bunch of like workouts to make your no guy ever is like, yeah, I'm trying to get my ass bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I've got some cellulite going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, All right, no, that's the move. If we hit $100,000 a month on the Patreon, I'm gonna get a BBL. That's the that's the move right there.
Apparently, Steve-O is about to get a boob job.
Oh my god! Don't even fucking talk to me about that. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. He's like, I can just take him out. I'm like, I don't think it works like that, dude. I don't think like you're getting.
Yeah, you still have to get surgery twice, and he's also gonna have to be on like painkillers and put under when he is a chronic addict. Like
exactly.
That feels like a gamble.
Yeah, but no, I will get a B. You should have gone BBL. BBL would have been funnier than
It would be funny if you did BBL because it's a super high risk surgery. So it's like
for the bit. Tons of these chicks like die and stuff from it, or whatever.
Which I don't even understand. How do you die from them putting stuff in your butt? I haven't yet.
Well, I think what it is, I could be wrong, is that like they don't really you can get a boob job in America, there's the infrastructure for that. But the BBL infrastructure, I think it's getting bigger, but it isn't as set up, right? So you have to go...
The BBL's getting a BBL.
Exactly. You have to go to simply. Do you like a BBL? I actually don't like them very much. I don't think they look very unnatural to me.
Yeah, I actually saw this video on Instagram where it was like this girl was interviewing people, and he was talking to girls. She's like, "You think a guy likes a natural butt or a BBL?" And they were like, "BBL, BBL, BBL." And then they interviewed guys, and they were like, "Natural butt." Like all the guys. Were
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
Like the thing is, like a nice pair of fake boobies looks very good these days.
Yeah. Well, I think also it could be like you're only noticing the bad BBLs. Maybe there's like some more subtle ones.
This is like survivorship bias. You only notice the bad ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's maybe I've had a BBL all along now. And
I was like, one time Parker sat down, I was like, when did his head start touching the ceiling of the car? Like he's sitting on a damn airbag over there. Like,
do they have to? I think they have to get them replaced, right? Because you got to get if you get a boob job, you got to get them replaced like every 20 years or something like that. Right?
Oh, really?
Dude,
do you have to get it replaced, or is it just like they used to use shitty materials and you got to update?
No, you have to. Like, there's this video I saw on Reddit of like this chick died. Like she didn't die from the boob job, but like she died. And they took out her like breast implants, and there literally is like a probably like 3 or 4 millimeter thick layer of like
I think I've seen that
bone. It looks like, and then they crack it with a hammer and shit. It's like crazy. It's like
I guess like calcifies or something.
Yeah. But dude, it is gonna be funny. Like they're gonna be like grandmas and stuff with BBLs eventually within our lifetime.
Yeah, I do like the idea that like you can't tell. But then when all the other grandmas have like saggy asses, and it's just like this one, it's just like poof, like
with an amazing age.
Yeah. You got a great ass, grandma.
She got a great ass, grandma. Don't knock yourself. You got a dump truck on you. You got a fucking fatty on you.
You cheeked up, grandma. Jesus Christ, you're baking cakes and you're sitting on one.
I can't stop watching too. All the video, there are all these videos of like the brain rot, like you're with Baby Grunk. That's so skibbity. Ohio Riz. I can't stop watching. I don't know what it is, but like it just activates some part of my brain that I can't stop. And I have no idea what the words mean either. Like I haven't figured it out. You'd think like I'd have through osmosis, like through like a baby learning English, I would figure out what the words mean, but I still have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, yeah, because like Ohio is bad, but the Skibbity Ohio is good, and the Skibbity Ohio Riz is very good. It's like a whole.
Don't even. Just.
I feel like this is how we lose
podcast,
listeners.
Dog.
Yeah, we're cutting it.
We're donezo. We're donezo, dog.
This has been the Drive Time Podcast. I'm Alfred Barnes,
and I'm Parker Brown. Have a good one.
All right.